Hey guys, so if you watched my previous video, I did an unboxing of the new Colourpop Main Squeeze collection, which is their 5th anniversary collection that they did for the summer, and I'm so excited about it. Watermelon's really hot right now, and so just like you're seeing a lot of facial products, like mists and sprays and serums and just all kinds of things that are pulling in the watermelon. I tried like a watermelon mask not that long ago, and it was amazing. Just my skin felt so great. So it's really hot right now. So when they announced the collection and they put the pictures up, I was deceased, guys. So anyway, I just wanted to do another video, and I wanted to do sort of a try on and I don't know, just for a fun video, maybe introduce myself a little bit more to you guys. If you've been a follower of mine for a while, then you know that I really enjoy makeup. I really have fun with it. It's something I'm passionate about, and it's kind of my outlet for artistry. Something that I can do. I'm a single mom of 2 boys, and just being able to have something that's about me, that I can sit down and spend a little bit of time and sort of express myself is great. And then, you know, it's also, of course, you feel beautiful, you feel pretty. And, you know, I'm not someone who feels like I have to wear makeup all the time. Right now, the only makeup I'm wearing is I did fill in my brows a little bit. But other than that, I am currently not wearing any, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not scared to show you guys my bare face, but I do feel prettier with makeup. I feel like makeup is something that is there to accentuate our faces, to bring out the beauty that we see. It's not about masking something. It's not about being insecure. So, that's a common misconception that people will say is like, oh, you don't need makeup. You don't need that. You don't have to wear it. I know I don't have to, but I want to. So, without further ado, I'm going to get started. So, I am going to apply my foundation and so on. First, I did put a little bit of primer on already, so my skin feels pretty good. And that's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with some foundation. If I look over here to my left, that's just because I do have a mirror right here as well. I'm not a weirdo, I swear. Well, actually, I'm a little weird. I'm a big nerd. So I play a lot of video games, and I'm using Colourpop liquid foundation, no filter liquid foundation. And yes, it looks really light on me right now, but just bear with me, guys. When you apply your foundation, make sure you get all the way down on your neck and even to your ears. It's a big issue. And look at this foundation. Like, holy crap. Hello, coverage. I used a little too much, but that's okay. I'm not mad. I usually prefer a medium coverage foundation versus full coverage. And this one's kind of in between. I wouldn't say it's like crazy full coverage. I mean, it's pretty full coverage when you compare like side to side, but it's not like over the top, overwhelming coverage. So I do like it. What I also appreciate about the Colourpop foundation is that it does not feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. So a lot of the time when you will you know, do a full coverage or medium to full or buildable, later on you really feel the foundation, and I don't like that. I don't like feeling sticky. I don't like feeling like there's something on my skin in that way, so it kind of drives me bonkers. But I don't have that issue with the Colourpop one at all. And all of their products are cruelty free. They are made in LA and they are incredibly affordable. So I am using the color, what is this one? Fair 25 is the color that I'm using. I've been in the sun a little bit, so it is a little light for me right now, but that is not a problem because I will fix it with bronzer / contour. So from there is concealer. So some people do concealer before foundation. Some people do the other way around. I always do foundation and then concealer because I use my concealer to brighten my under eye. So as you see right now, I do have a little bit of dark circles. Hello, close up. So I do try to cover them up a little bit. They're not terrible though, but I do try to cover them up just a little. So I dab my concealer just a little through here, and I usually do just a little dab in my nose and a little right here, and sometimes just a little right there. So now I've got Serious War Paint, and then we're just gonna blend it in. So with your under eye, one trick is making sure you start low and then just build it up into the eye. You don't want to put so much product right under your eye because then it's going to crease on you. And same thing over here. I'm building it up to the eye. And I usually put a little on the lid as primer. I used to use eyeshadow primer kind of religiously, and I've gotten away from it, honestly. And I just use my concealer. So there is that. I wouldn't say that the Colourpop concealer is like crazy full coverage, but it's the coverage that I like. I've tried a couple of others that are a little more drying. This one is not as drying, and I have dry skin. I didn't used to. When I was younger, I definitely had like oily to combination, and then now as I've gotten older, my skin has certainly become more dry. So just keep in mind that there's a lot of like out there like Shape Tape and some of those other ones, they can be a little drying for your under eye. But if you're someone who has dry skin, this one's a pretty good one. I really enjoy it. And again, this is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and this is in the color Fair 08. So next we are going to move on to the eyes. So this is the part that I was really excited about because I have a lot of really fun products. We're going to go crazy. We're going to do some weird stuff. Who knows what we're going to end up with as far as our look goes, but we will see. So I'm zooming you guys in just a little bit so that you can kind of do this along with me. I'm really excited. So I am going to grab my brushes and I will be right back. All right, so what I want to do is a really simple eye look that will be something that you could do with any palette to a degree, like as far as the idea behind it. I wanted this to be something that anyone who's watching feels like they're not intimidated by. And I'll do some more fun looks on my Instagram as well and post them with some of these other colors. But I just wanted to do sort of a tutorial on just an easy everyday idea. So what I normally recommend is the first thing you want to do is you want to look at your palette and try to find sort of what the neutral tone would be. And that's going to be for your crease. So I usually, if I'm just doing something quick for work or to go out or shopping, is I pick 3 colors. So I'm going to pick a sort of neutral tone, and that's going to be for the crease. A slightly darker color, and that's going to pack on into the corner, and a little bit more into the crease and blend, and then a pretty shimmery color. There's one of 2 ways you can do it. You can either do dark and then highlight the middle, or you can do dark here and kind of bring it over and then highlight here. That's typically the route that I go, but I think with this one, just because there's so much glitter and so on, I think I'm gonna do the highlight in the middle of the eye. That's been kind of big lately anyway. So we're gonna go that route, and we're gonna play with these colors and see what happens. I haven't gotten to really play with these on the eye at all. So, and again, I have some glitter that's hanging around. I call them the ghosts of glitter past, because the glitter haunting continues for days. And so anytime that I use glitter, it's sticking around for a while, folks, but that's okay. So I think what I'm going to try for the kind of neutral tone is, usually want to try a matte, by the way. You don't want to do like a shimmer for your neutral tone. You want to do a matte color. So I think I'm going to go with this over here, the Big Gulp, or maybe Frosé. Let's see. And don't hesitate to do a swatch on your fingers to kind of decide which one you want to go with. So like this one, if I'd gone with it, that's the Big Gulp. I feel like that would be too red for what I'm going for. So we're going to do Frosé in the crease. And you want to use a brush that is kind of a fluffy crease brush is the best way to describe it. You want to have a little bit of control, but you don't want it to be super, super stiff, because you do want to kind of blend. So I'm going to use this Luxie brush that I got in a Ipsy bag at some point. And this is the Luxie 231 Small Tapered Blending Brush. I'm going to go in to Frosé, and we're going to go into the crease. And the other thing that I have found that when I was a lot younger, especially, I was scared to do was I was really scared to go too high on my eye, because I felt like if I went too high up, it was going to look crazy. But it's not that I have super hooded eyes, but they are a little hooded. So if all I had done was right here, as soon as I look up, you don't see the color. So, no ma'am, let's get it together. Let's branch out. And so those of you who are like, oh, I don't know what's going on, I don't know why my looks don't look this way, how high are you going? How far up do you go? Because you want to go kind of like right at the bottom of your brow bone up here. So see how much more you can see the color than if I had just done like way down here, just at the crease. And you're just going to kind of blend that out a little. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. You notice I'm just kind of patting the color on and then blending it. I'm not noticing horrible fallout, but I would say most palettes have some form of fallout. I've noticed in a lot of videos people will use that as if it's like some horrible sort of thing, but I mean, it's eyeshadow, it's like gonna, anyway, okay, here we go. All right, so we are creased out, and then the next thing that I like to do is to take the same color that I put in the crease, and I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. So this was another thing that I didn't do for a long time, that I believe I saw, I want to say maybe Nikki Tutorials, Jeffree Star, someone in that range do a long time ago. I want to say, like, well, not a long time ago, but like 3 or 4 years ago. And I was like, oh, but I was still kind of scared to do that. So I decided finally to kind of branch out and attempt it, and I'm so glad I did because it really helps. Especially, I have a little bit of kind of a thicker under eye. I don't know what to call that. I don't know, but I feel like it really helps accentuate, and it just kind of brings the look together. So you're just gonna sweep it underneath here, okay? And I'm gonna grab my brush so that, this is not a brush, this is a mirror. I'm gonna grab my mirror so I can see what I'm doing a little better. Now you do the same thing on the other side. And this is just a tapered brush that I'm using. It's also from Luxie, actually. And it was also in an Ipsy bag. I've got glitter again here. Glitter of Ghosts Past. Okay. And this is the Luxie something. It's like rubbed off. $2.49. Luxie $2.49. There you have it, folks. All right, so I am just dragging that underneath. All right, so you see how that brought the depth underneath the eye. And now we're going to add some drama to this equation. So I think I'm going to go in with, let's go in with Seed Money. So that is this one down here. We're gonna do a quick swatch so you guys can see. So I usually try to go a couple shades darker for this next color. And you're going to be packing this color on. So the brush that I'm going to use is this Makeup Geek brush. And I've had this forever and it is amazing and I love it. It is a pointed crease brush. I got it on Amazon actually. And it was a really good price and I love it. And if it ever like isn't working for me for some reason, I will die and have to get another one immediately. So as you see, I'm just packing it on into the corner over here. And darkening up just a little. And then I'm going to bring it down this way just a little bit as well. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're just packing it right here into this little crease, in the little corner over here. That is so pretty. Wow. Again, that one is Seed Money. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but it immediately made my blue eyes like bam. So, hello. Hello, pigment. Thank you for showing up and coming out to play with us today. We appreciate you. And just right down here a little bit. And once you've gotten a pretty decent amount of the color on, I usually will then go in with another sort of blending brush, but a blending brush that is sort of neutral to the equation in that it doesn't have any color on it. And that's just to blend out. So we're just blending out this color and evening it out across the lid. Let me get my mirror so I can see a little better. Yeah. So we're nice and blended here. Again, I'm not doing anything crazy today. I just wanted to show you like a quick, easy way to use some colors that wouldn't be very intimidating. So next, I am going to go in with the birthday collection color that is called Birthday Treat. So again, this is from the 5-year collection. You got this free with any purchase from the birthday collection. It's kind of right out the gate, but I do believe it is still available for purchase. And this is such a pretty color. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So usually for the last color that I put on, I do go with something that's like shimmery, glittery, something like that. The Super Shock shadows are actually easiest to apply if you just use your finger. You can use a brush too, but I find that they apply the best just with your finger. So look at that. Wow, that is so pretty. Colourpop was not playing. They said, you want summer? We will give you summer, spring, all the seasons. Look at how juicy that looks. I mean, talk about, like, when you think about the summer, you think about glowing and just like all of that, and just look how juicy and pretty that is. Like, that was just my finger. Like, that is just me putting it on with my dang finger. Hello. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. Again, that one is Birthday Treat. And clearly I will be using this a lot because it is so pretty. And I have to be a little extra, guys. I have to be extra. I'm sorry. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. I'm going in. I'm going to use the Glitterally Obsessed as well, just because I want to show you guys how amazing this glitter is. This one is Trippin on Skies, and look at how beautiful this glitter is. Like, holy wow. Okay. So what I usually do with these glitters is I get a small brush and I will pat them on. I don't like to use my fingers because I feel like I just kind of move it around too much. So I am just going to place this over in the corner just to add a little extra glitter moment. Oh my gosh. Wow. Guys. Holy moly. Do you guys like my forehead lines? Me too. I assume you said yes, because why would you say no? I mean, let's be real. I'm so wise. They show just how wise I am. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so fun and so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I'm in love with this. Wow. So yeah, I'll just like pack it on with a brush like this. That way I can get a more precise application as far as the glitter goes. Especially these like thicker glitters, because I feel like if I use my finger, they tend to want to stick to my finger and not my eye. So can we just talk about that? Oh my gosh. It's so cool. Okay. All right. Normally I would do like a, hello. All right. Again, glitter just everywhere. Just, that's fine. It's cool. Whatever. I'm just going to bathe in it later. Might as well. Okay. All right. So normally I do like a full-on wing and everything, but I will do a little bit more tutorial on that later, because I know I get a lot of questions, even friends on Facebook and stuff that are like, how I'm terrible at doing this wing, what the heck. So I'll do a full thing later, but I didn't want to overwhelm for this particular video. I am gonna do, sorry guys, actually got it in a Allure subscription box, and tried it and was immediately obsessed with it. So yeah, and you notice that was one dump, like one dunk, and I'm like trying to go again on the other eye with the one dunk, like hello. Hello. And again, I did not curl my lashes at all. I just put it on. And look at this. I mean, come on. Hello. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, wow. Okay. Anyway. All right. So we're going to quickly wrap this up, but I just wanted you guys to see that. And I know I didn't, there's a couple things I did not do in this video. but that is because I was trying to save on time a little bit since it's my first, really my first video. I mean, it's 2 videos back to back, but it's really the first one. I didn't want to go crazy. So I did skip doing any kind of baking or setting my under eye, but that's because I'm going to be taking this off right after this video. So the creases, only I know, and I don't mind. So it's fine. Anyway, I am going to do a quick bronze moment just to show you guys that. So I used to contour a little bit more. I've kind of gotten away from it. Now it's the summer, and I am just using my Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. It is a drugstore brand. It's a little high price for drugstore, to be honest. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's drugstore. It's like $14. And $14, I would say, is a little high for a single product for some people. So I understand completely if you're like, oh, that's a little high for me. I understand that there's $60 bronzers, but for a lot of us, 14 can be high. But it's worth it, and you can get coupons at like CVS and Walgreens and stuff. So I usually just go in right here, just at my jawline and other side. And what bronzing does, if you are not a huge makeup aficionado, is, as you can see, it's just adding color back into your face. You're not trying to trick anybody or anything. You're just adding that extra color back into your face that foundation may have taken away. So we're going to do the same thing over on this side. Hello. Now, if you're going to like a special event, I can completely understand you wanting to more like contour and all that stuff. Hello, nose. Do you guys enjoy looking at my nose? I thought you did. It's a great nose. Very sculpted. I think we all should celebrate the little things, right? So there we go. And I usually just a little bit on the sides of my nose. Again, it's just bringing some color in. And I'm going to do this part really quickly. I'm just going to do some quick highlight because I did want to show you the areas that are best to do that. So you're going to highlight your brow bone. And you see the glow. Same thing on the other side. A little highlight moment. And inner corner. Hello, inner corner highlight. And I see you. Okay. And this, it just shows, it's just glow. It brings the eyes in. It's just, oh. And we are going to go at the top of the cheekbones. Hello. And I did not do blush. That's okay. I will in my next video. I'm going to do like a get ready with me where I use kind of more like my daily favorites. But just for this video, I'm just doing some quick boom, boom, boom. Okay. And this is Jeffree Star Cosmetics highlighter. I'm obsessed with this highlighter. It is the color Sarcophagus. It is just so beautiful on so many skin types, and it's blinding, and I love it. So yeah. And last, we're going to go in with a lip. So I'm kind of torn between which ones to use, but I think I'm going to go in with the Ultra Blotted lip in the color Swing Away. And we're going to try this out. I have not tried one of the blotted lips before, so I'm kind of excited. And we are going to go in, and I am not an overliner. I try to just go right on top. And I normally do a lip scrub. You know, prior to application, but not today. I will say the blotted lip is a little harder to initially apply. Only in comparison to like the matte color that I have already. But it's just different. I don't dislike it. It's just different. Okay. So that's like one. I'll try two. I just want to see how it builds. So it definitely looks blotted. Like I see what they mean. It's like you apply it and then it's like it mutes itself a little. I kind of dig it. Like I am into this. It feels really good on. It's like, I don't know. It's a little dry, but like not dry. I guess it's not sticky. So it's not sticky. It is a really nice feeling. Oh, it's dry. Oh, wow. Okay. Hello. So transfer proof, like nothing. Like, hello. Wow. That's amazing. Holy moly. And that was Swing Away. So that pretty much wraps everything up. I will put all the products below. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.